Good evening, how are you doing today? My name's Ben, and today we're going to be playing more Would You Rather. We need to make decisions based on questions and our own thought processes. So if you had to be stuck with one for a year, would you rather give up sex or have to give a graphic naked picture of yourself to anyone who asked for it? I feel like I've been asked this question before, and I think give a graphic naked picture of yourself to anyone who asked for it, because I feel like you could make yourself look good. Nobody ever said you couldn't edit the photo, so like, you know, if you take a photo and you're like, oh, that doesn't look good, you just sort of like, you know, fix yourself up a little bit and then make yourself look good, and then when you give your photo out to people, people are going to go, damn, because, let's be real, damn, you know what I'm saying? Be a hawk or be an eagle? Wow. I never thought I'd be so conflicted over a question like this. I want to say an eagle. I'd rather be an eagle. I think eagles are a little more majestic. I think. I could be wrong, though. If you were in trouble, would you rather call Doctor Who or call the FBI? What the fuck is Doctor Who gonna do about, like, you know, online cybercrime or something? It's situational. You can't ask me that question. If I'm in an interdimensional thing that requires Doctor Who, then yeah, maybe Doctor Who rather than the FBI. But if I'm in, like, I don't know, if I want to report someone bullying me online, then I'd rather just go to the FBI. So I was gonna say call Doctor Who just because I feel like I'm more likely to be in an interdimensional rift issue rather than, you know, be bullied online. So yeah, be a famous rapper or be a notorious mobster? Well, I'm white, so probably a mobster, because even if I could be a famous rapper, it's not like I'd be a good one. That's pretty much just what I'm trying to get at there. I mean, all your guilty pleasures to your friends and family. Never partake in any of your guilt pleasures again. Oh. Now, here's a toughie. This is definitely a difficult one because, like, your guilt pleasures, man. Like, come on, you might be into some weird shit. You might be into feet. Who knows? You could be really into feet, and either you have to deny ever giving yourself feet again, or you have to admit to your friends and family that you indeed are one of the people who like feet. Now, there's nothing wrong with liking feet. I'm not trying to pick on anyone here. But I feel like everyone deep down has some weird shit that they're into, and you don't really want to admit it to anyone. Come on, man, don't make me choose. Probably admit all your guilty pleasures, I think. Just because I feel like mine personally aren't that weird. But I think this may vary for 41% of people who have probably some really weird guilt pleasures. Alright, so live in a library where books are your only form of entertainment. Live in a prison cell where you could have access to any channel on TV. See, here's the thing. I don't mind TV, right? I don't mind TV. I watch TV myself. I may not look like someone who'd sit down and use a computer or watch a lot of TV, but I like TV. Don't get me wrong. I love TV. But if you've ever stayed home from school when you were younger and you watched TV between the hours of probably 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning to 3 to 4 in the afternoon, you'll know that there is fuck all on. No matter what channel you have, you are always going to be either watching infomercials, Dr. Phil, one of the weird things, Oprah, you know, those weird things that you don't normally watch, but you end up watching because there's nothing else on. I also don't read books. That's the other weird thing about me. I read, just not books. So I'd probably say I live in a prison cell because why not, I guess. Why not? If Jabba the Hutt sentenced you to death, would you rather be fed to a Sarlacc or fed to a Rancor? If Jabba the Hutt sentenced you to death, would you rather be fed to the Rancor or Sarlacc? I hope that's pronounced correctly because I haven't watched Star Wars in so long, nor am I the biggest Star Wars fan. Probably the Rancor, because I'd know how to take it down. Live to 120 and accomplish nothing notable, or live to 50 and be well known for world-changing accomplishments. See, here's a tough one as well, because I feel like I'd rather live to 50 and be known for world-changing accomplishments. And here's the reason why. Because after about 90 years old, you probably, like, your body's just dust at that point. And I feel like even if you live to 120, a lot of people would take note to that. A lot of people would be like, it's 120 years old, holy shit. You know, so at least you'd live that notable, you know. People would be like, holy crap, you survived a long time. But yeah, 50 and be well known, because I feel like after 50, I mean, you've probably got another good 20, 30 good odd years before your body starts to kind of give up on itself. If your mother was about to die, would you rather marry an unattractive 64-year-old and drink cat pee every morning for breakfast in order to save her, or let her die? Now, let's just address the fact that whoever made this question needs to really, like, how much did you want to cram into one would you rather? Seriously, I'm going to go on a rant here. How much did you want to cram into one would you rather? You're just like, yeah, fuck, okay, mother's about to die, and you have to marry a 64-year-old, and drink cat pee in the morning, otherwise she dies. And you're like, yeah, that's a good one. You may as well just be like, would you rather let your entire family burn in a fire, or would you rather always step in dog poo, drink cat pee, have to pull out all your teeth, you know, get plastic surgery to look like a Ken doll, and at the same time drive a car with 3 wheels? Like, you can't just put random shit together. That's too much. But I do it. Be unable to experience sadness, be unable to experience... Oh, that's a tough one. I love people who never get angry. I love them. Like, I have no idea how they have that sense of, like when I'm playing games and shit, and you have those people when absolute fucking bullshit hits you, and they're just like, yeah, mate, no worries, don't worry about it, it'll be all good. Oh, I can't win them all. And you're like, what the fuck are you made of? And then, but unable to experience sadness, that'd be cool as well, because then you'd never be sad. I mean, who wouldn't want to not feel sadness? So I'd probably, unable to experience anger, I think that'd be the greatest thing in the world. You'd just be way too relaxed about everything. Attempt to survive a computer uprising, so Terminator, or attempt to survive a zombie outbreak like Dawn of the Dead. Zombie outbreak, come on. It's everybody's fantasy to be in a zombie outbreak, just because we all think we'd be fucking awesome at it, but the moment that we saw a zombie, we would probably gouge our eyes out. Let's be real. Not be able to feel any pain, or have extremely brittle bones. Not able to feel pain. That would be... Holy shit. 92,000 people have decided... Out of 1.3 million people, 92,000 people have said, yeah, I'd rather have brittle bones than unable to feel pain. The rest of us are like, that would be fucking awesome, because you'd be able to be like a walking freak show. I mean, there's a guy currently, I don't know if you know this, but there's a guy currently who can actually like stab himself, I think it's through the neck or through the arm or somewhere in his head, that because he doesn't feel pain. Like they put him on a pain scale thing, and they actually pushed down about 6 times the amount of pain that a normal human can feel, and he didn't move because he can feel pain, but he knows how to channel pain out or something like that. I don't know. It's one of those weird things. So it's very odd that I don't know why I went on that tangent, but I feel like that'd be just awesome to have in general. Leave Earth forever and live with a race of aliens. Get to meet a race of aliens, but stay on Earth. This is a hard one, because I don't know what the aliens are like. Because if I left Earth and went to live with aliens, and they were like, 600 years behind us in technology, then I'd be like, well, this is shit. Like, how am I supposed to look at cats? But if I go and I meet the aliens, and they're actually awesome people, and they have they're just awesome in general, then I have to stay on Earth, and I've made the wrong decision. So, are they cool aliens, or are they not? I'm going to say go meet a race of aliens, but stay on Earth. I think that would be where I'd sit. Natural childbirth, or have an epidural? Epidural. I mean, I'm not a female, but I would rather not go through that pain. I mean, call me a bitch. I don't care. I'll take any insult you want to throw at me. I would, if I had to have a child, it would not be. I would not want to go through the full pain of doing that shit. No thanks. Would you rather fall 2 stories onto concrete, or fall 2 stories into freezing water? See, falling 2 stories actually isn't that far. I mean, I'm just trying to think. I mean, I'm just looking at the roof of my house now. I'm just trying to think if I... 2 of those. See, people jump off that shit for fun. Not always into concrete. That's not generally for fun. But into freezing water. Yeah, the water's going to be cold, but you're going to survive. Right? I mean, you never said I had to drown. I don't know why 18% of people want to fall onto concrete, because that shit would fucking hurt. But, you know. I mean, you probably commando roll and you'll be completely fine. Have hair covering your entire body. Be completely bald. Wait a minute. I didn't think that one through. Have to use a completely blank keyboard with absolutely no labeled keys. Have to type with only 2 index fingers at the time. Okay, so like this, and you'd have to... Nah, fuck that. I'd rather do this. Wow, we've split 50-50 right down the bloody middle. Have to use a completely blank keyboard with absolutely no label keys. I have memorized a keyboard, though. Like, I touch type all the time. I don't have to think about where I put my hands on my keys, so it's not that big of an issue for me. Break an arm with a slightly painful infection. Break a leg. Why do they think breaking an arm with a slightly painful infection is the same as breaking a leg? Because, I mean, if I break my arm, I can't drive because I drive stick. I can't do things that require 2 hands, so eating would be a little bit difficult because I wouldn't be able to cut anything. But why does the infection need to be on top of that? Because breaking a leg, I mean, I can't walk, but, I mean... That's not really that big of a deal. I can't walk far without crutches, but I can still do a lot of things, so I'd probably much rather break a leg. If you could be embarrassed in one way, would you rather... How about no? Before I even read anything, how about I don't be embarrassed? That sounds like a good idea, huh? Have your dad tell everyone about your potty training with pics, or have your mum show your naked baby pictures to strangers. See, naked baby pictures don't matter, because if you see a naked baby, you're not like, ah, look at you and you're naked. They're just kind of like, aw... It's a naked baby. They don't really give a shit, do they? So why would I? So yeah, naked baby pictures. I mean, nobody cares that you're naked as a baby. God damn. Alrighty, so this has been Would You Rather. I apologize for the late upload, as always. It's, I don't know what's going on with my internet company. They're randomly disconnecting my internet, and then when I ring the company, they just keep saying that, like, you know, they're having unexpected outages across New South Wales. So I don't know what the hell is going on at the moment, but I'm trying to upload when I can. So I apologize. I had this video ready last night, and I went to go and upload it, and lo and behold, my internet didn't work. So I apologize for that. But thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to click that like button and leave a comment in the comment section below. As always, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. When you play them, they're generally... Oh, that was nasty. That was dirty.